Hey, hello again, everybody. So my first two videos that I sent or that I recorded for you were just a couple warm-ups that you could use to expand your range, as well as your ways that you could practice developing your breathing. And those are exercises that I encourage you to do any day, honestly every day if you're wanting to improve your voice and your range and your breathing. Those are really great exercises to do to help train yourself to be a better singer. Now I'm going to really turn my attention to something that I don't generally teach as much in class, in my choir classes, because this is more specific to musical theater. And so if any of my students are out there, especially high school students, and you're like, oh man, Miss Broadus, the last two videos were things that you really have taught us to do in class. Starting with this video, in the following two videos, it's going to be a lot more of something that is a little more new to you, or something that we don't spend at least as much time on in choir. Okay, and so we are going to talk about chest and head voice and a way to develop a mixed voice for your musical theater singing. And so, before we talk about a mixed voice, the first thing that you need to know is the determination between chest and head voice. So, a few of you may know this already, and if you want to skip ahead a couple minutes until I get to mixed voice, that's totally fine. No problem. Plus, I won't know because this is a recording, so no worries. But just in case this is not something that you know, um, your chest voice, okay, is what you use to sing a lot of your lower notes, okay, and it's going to feel like it's placed almost right here. So if I'm singing this note, ah, I feel that resonating right here. If I actually put my hand on my body, on my chest here, ah, I feel like a vibration right here. Okay, and that's kind of a low note. So even if you do maybe like right here, ah, I still feel that. Okay, and you're going to feel that resonation here, um, where it also sounds like a much richer, kind of a fuller sound than often head voice does. Okay, so those lower notes there, I did a G first, and then a B, okay, but also there are still notes that are higher than that are going to be part of your chest voice. Really, even here, those are still in my chest voice, but I can feel it starting to kind of work its way up. And all of this is talking about kind of where the sound is resonating. Okay. If I were to sing a higher note here, like maybe a D, do you hear how that sounds lighter? Okay, I also have that placed kind of like right here. This is where I'm feeling the like, not really vibration, but where I'm feeling it resonate or where I'm feeling it come from. Okay, and that's your head voice. And so kind of practicing going from your low chest voice to your high head voice is very a good thing to practice so that you know how those feel. Now, a lot of the times in musical theater, you need to use what's called a mixed voice, or a belting voice. Okay, and they're not quite the same. Belt is more of a specifically like louder, more sound, but mixed voice you can use for a lot of different circumstances. And the way that you can start to develop your mixed voice is really knowing the difference between your chest and your head voice, and then kind of combining the two. And so, what I use to do that is just singing a simple scale. Okay, and when I sing a simple scale, I start to take notice of when my voice changes into my head voice. So if I were to sing just a C major scale, I changed to my head voice around about an A. Okay, the last couple of notes that you heard there. Did you hear how my voice got a little lighter? I went from Okay. Now I could sing that entire thing in my chest voice. But it doesn't sound very pretty. And it also, those upper notes didn't feel good. And remember how I said that you should not be in pain when you're singing. So those would not be a good choice. Okay, to sing that entire thing in strictly chest voice. Okay, I also could sing it all in head voice if I wanted to. But did you notice that it sounded quieter? Okay, in my first, you're not really meant to sing a low C in a head voice. It sounds very weak, right? Okay, and so what I start to do is practicing bringing a little of those qualities into both into the kind of that middle part of my range. Okay, and so if I said, all right, I want to do my chest voice and then more of a mixed voice instead of moving to head voice, I might try to bring a little bit of that lower kind of like substantial sound. Okay, try to bring that a little higher, but still feel my placement up here. So like this. Okay, and you might notice that my mouth changed a little bit too. I kind of made, instead of doing, I made it more wide, and you saw a little bit more of my teeth. That's something that you're going to see a lot when we are using mixed voice and belting. Okay, so that the placement and how much space you have in your mouth is really, really important with that. I think that I'm going to give you, this is getting a little bit long, but if you want to do another warm up to kind of practice this with me, stick around. Okay, if you don't and you want to see this put into practice with a song, then just go ahead and skip to the next video. Okay, so one other exercise I really like to use to help kind of navigate the change in your voice with this is one that goes back and forth between your head and chest voice. Okay, so I like to start it up here in kind of like with a high D here, and we do okay, and so I start off, I'm not doing it completely in my head voice. Okay, but I'm not forcing it up there in my chest voice. Okay, so I'm keeping kind of that, almost like you're biting down on a hockey puck. Eh? Do you hear that has kind of more of a pointed sound there? Okay. That's what you're looking for when you're getting that mixed or more of a belt type voice. Okay, so we're gonna do let that sound ring. Don't be afraid that it's too far forward here. And then I'm going to go up here, and we're going to kind of go back to more of a high mixed voice here, almost into head voice. Ready? Here we go. Gonna do one more going up. ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. I'm gonna do one more. Ya, 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 ya. Okay, so one thing that's really important to know is that everybody's range and everybody's voice is different. And so some people are going to change to their head voice earlier than I did. Some people are going to change to their head voice later than I did. And for all you gentlemen out there, your voice, while you do have your chest and head voice, your voice is different. And we are going to hopefully get some male instructors to do some videos as well. But all the things that I'm telling you still apply. They're just going to be in different notes for you, for the gentleman. And you also have your falsetto option, which is something that I'm always very jealous of. But these techniques that I'm teaching can absolutely apply to you, gentlemen. They're just going to be different notes that this happens with. Okay, and so again, I cannot stress enough when you are trying to develop a mixed voice, okay, your mixed singing voice, your voice should not feel in pain at all. Okay, if it hurts, then you are not approaching it correctly. Okay, the first thing you need to do, step one, discover like what your chest voice feels like and what your head voice feels like. And once you have a good grasp on those two things, then you can start to play around with mixing how something feels in your head voice and how something feels in your chest voice, and help you to develop that character a little more. Okay. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about this in terms of a song. Okay, so I will see you then. Have a good one.